You know what I wish someone had told me sooner? That saying no could save my life. We spend decades saying yes to everything. Yes to the job we hate. Yes to the PTA. Yes to people who drain us. Yes to rules that don't even make sense. And then one day we look around and realize our lives don't even look like our own. Today, I want to talk about the power of saying no. Not in a self help cliche kind of way, but in a boots on the ground, midlife, real talk way. Because learning to say no might just be the most liberating part of your life. Let's be honest, we were raised to be people pleasers, especially if you're Gen X like me. We were the latchkey kids, the peacekeepers, the ones told to play nice and keep it moving. And somewhere along the way, being nice got twisted into sacrifice yourself. We said yes when we were exhausted. Yes when we were broke. Yes when we knew in our gut it should have been a hard no. Stat check. Did you know that 60% of adults report feeling burned out at least once a week? That's not just work, that's life burnout. And burnout doesn't come from doing too much of what you love. It comes from saying yes to what you don't love. I'll never forget working back to back shifts in the skilled nursing facility during chemo. I had a 4 month old, a toddler, no hair, no energy. But when the phone rang asking if I could pick up an extra shift, I said yes. Why? Because I didn't know how to say no. Because guilt was louder than reason. Because if because I thought if I didn't hold it all together, everything would fall apart. You know what actually fell apart though? Me. And it took years to unlearn that yes is not always noble. Sometimes it's self destruction dressed up to look like responsibility. So here's what I've learned: no is not rejection, no is redirection. And when you say no to what drains you, you're saying yes to your energy. When you say no to relationships that suffocate you, you're saying yes to your peace. When you say no to outdated rules, you're saying yes to rewriting your story. Maya Angelou said it best: never make someone a priority when all you are to them is an option. Saying no is how you stop living as someone else's option and start living as your own damn priority. Here's some Sandra real talk. If you need me to babysit your lizard, join your candle MLM, or attend your third cousin's nephew's wedding in another state, no. Just no. The word no doesn't make you mean, it makes you honest. And guess what? People respect you more when your yes actually means something. Because when everything's a yes, nothing's valuable. Research backs this up too. Studies show that people who practice setting boundaries report higher life satisfaction, lower stress, and even better physical health. One Harvard Business Review article found that professionals who set firm boundaries were not only less stressed, but also advanced faster because they were respected and they were viewed as decisive and clear. So if you're sitting there thinking no is selfish, think again. No is strategy. No is leadership. Midlife is the sweet spot for this. We've spent decades earning our stripes. We know what doesn't work. And we've got enough experience to finally stop caring about every single opinion. This is the season to say no without apology. No to people who don't clap when you win. No to the inner critic that says you're too late. No to the idea that reinvention has an expiration date. Because the truth is, every no you say now is clearing space for the yes that actually matters. So let me ask you, what's one no you've been too scared to say? Write it down. Whisper it out loud. Drop it in the comments if you're feeling brave, because trust me, someone else needs to see it too. And if you're ready to dig deeper, to start saying no to what holds you back and yes to what lights you up, that's exactly what I help people do in my coaching. You can book a one-on-one consult with me at luminalife50.com or hire me to come speak to your group, your team, or your conference. Because sometimes the most powerful thing I can give you isn't an answer. It's permission to say no. It's not too late. You're not too old. And you are not alone. I'm Sandra, and I'll see you soon.